Very much. Yes, with your permission, we'll start with a few videos about Georgia's tourism, and then I'll have a small, short introduction. Can we start the videos? I think so, yeah. Gentlemen, about a year and 4 months ago, and people also often ask me, of course, if I like it here or not here. It's not I like it. Also, we are having now 21,000 Indian students studying in Georgia. So there are the links in Georgia. I will not talk about historical links between Georgia and India, which go back into centuries, I don't know, so 12 centuries. You know, the main character of Georgian, most famous epic, Taryel, is of Indian origin. And even if you go to Georgian language, we have Indian words. In Georgian cuisine, of course, we have Indian spices, so on and so on. But now I will talk about the people-to-people relations, and very briefly I will speak about Georgia's, I don't know, investment potential and the links that lead the links between our two countries. So as about tourism, I've said, you know, this is, if I have to mention now today two fields in which we are excelling, I would say tourism and education. So it has never been so easy to go from Georgia to India or vice versa. We have daily flights from Delhi to Tbilisi, linking our capitals. And unfortunately now, because of the situation, the region in the Middle East, so it takes a little bit longer, but from 2 weeks from now, it will go back to normal. And plus, additionally, we will also have Mumbai-Tbilisi flights, and also some other companies, including Georgian and other Indian companies, are also willing to start flights between between the cities of two countries. So as I mentioned, 124,000, and if we see the statistics of this year, definitely will go, it will be higher than 150,000 taxis. So why Georgia? You know, there are Indian companies, of course. There are major Indian companies already in Georgia, like Tata Energy, Jindal Steel, or Georgia. But we want more India in Georgia and more Georgia in India. So why we are positioning ourselves as a hub of the Caucasus and because we are in the middle of this, between east and west and south and north and south. So all the corridors, including this Silk Road, etc. But lapis lazuli, they have to go through Georgia, and actually the climate and the investments of Georgia so are attractive. I will not talk much about the international ratings. I will just mention by doing business. We were in top 10 in a couple of years. Unfortunately, they stopped this index, but the last index we were number 8 in the world. Fighting for corruption, we were number 1. And there are different criteria actually that attract Georgian business. So first, tax system is extremely easy. There are only 4 flat taxes, and there are also a lot of benefits. And though again there are 4 free industrial zones, which are free of taxes. If they come in the production sphere, they only have to the owners have to pay only personal income tax, which is 20%. And then these products can be exported to the market, which is 2.3 billion. Because we have FTAs with the CIS, with the European Union, we have this FTA. We have FTA with China, Turkey, other countries. So the overall market of produced Georgia, which is made in Georgia, can be exported to the market of 2.3 billion, which is maximum 2-3 hours away. Now we're also working on FTA with India, but well, it's a long process. But yeah, hopefully we'll advance sooner rather than later. The taxes I mentioned about taxes, and the fields, different. Different. You can invest in pharmaceutical, you can invest in manufacturing, IT also, and there are lots of different government programs which support such investments. I mean, the investments, especially in IT. We can have actually also the real estate free of charge with the guarantees that you invest for this amount of money in a couple of years, etc. And you have lots of, and we can also, during question and answers, I'll be happy to answer more precisely about all of your questions. And also different, and again, one more thing I want to mention, the economic data of Georgia. In the last 3-4 years, the increase of economy, the growth of GDP was growing an average 9.1% per year. So the GDP per capita is 9,100 about USD, but the inflation is 1.1%, which is extremely low. So the economic climate in Georgia is stable, and yeah, I wish all of you to come and just to discover, and to make some research and to look at the embassy and to talk about it, all different opportunities. Yeah. And also one more thing, the energy. The energy we have, 70% of Georgian energy is renewable, and the price is extremely low. It's about 11 cents per kilowatt, which is one of the lowest, not only in the region but in the world. So I can talk about hours and different, but I urge all of you to take this 4-hour flight and to go to visit Georgia and to see on the spot how we are doing, how we are developing, and what are the criteria, or what are the circumstances or benefits of investing in Georgia. Please come and visit Georgia, and at least contact the embassy, and we'll be more than happy to answer to all of your questions. Thank you.